Hotseat with Icy Jones. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Icy Jones, and you are now locked and tuned into my show, Hotseat with Icy Jones, every Thursday morning at 11 a.m. on hot702.5fm.com. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Jones. It's another So who we got in the building today with you, man? Who we got?
Right now we have one of my team members, Maestro Armani Lowery, and then we got C. We producing her show. Her show is going to be 2 o'clock on August the 24th, this Saturday.
Okay, C. right? And then we got Armani Lowery.
Yes, sir.
Now that name I know, right?
Yes.
Producer,
yes, sir.
Drummer, husband, father, son, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, uncle.
Some everything.
Nah,
Some
man.
everything.
What's happening with you, bro?
What up with it?
Man, just out here grinding. You know what it is,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Give me the name of your group.
So I actually have a production entertainment label called Music on the Brains.
Music on the Brain. That's Mob.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, MOB. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what does that consist of?
So the whole company, in general, is a production company. So I'm producing different artists, and then MOB is actually its own artist.
Okay.
We're an instrumental band that goes around and do like smooth jazz, R&B, gospel, like some of everything.
Okay.
And then I have other artists that Music on the Brains production is producing. And then like other stuff is coming. We have, cause we also offer like voice lessons, artist development. We got a clothing line coming out. Like it's a bunch of stuff that's under one umbrella, under the umbrella of Music on the Brains.
Okay.
So yes, sir.
And you're a part of the Drum Fest.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That allowed me, to beat on some drums this year. Trying to get back into it. Like everybody know, I used to be like a drummer or whatever, and then kind of switch to the keys. But I'm still, I'm still a drummer. I can still be just a little bit. So
You still got that hot hand. Hey.
It kind of cooled down a little bit, but
Okay.
I'm trying to get it back though.
Okay.
But we just gonna have fun, man. It's gonna be fun. So make sure y'all come out, man. Saturday. I think start at 6:30.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun, man. Meet us at Fresh and Win, and it's about to go now.
100, man. And C. Sanavi,
Hey,
how you doing?
I'm well, blessed and highly favored.
Oh, you are highly
Yeah.
favored. Okay, definitely. And you do what as far as music goes?
I'm a singer, songwriter, performer, dancer.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can dig it. And what do I have in front of me here? This is your
My business card.
business card.
Yeah, just,
And-
have some way that everybody look and find me on social media.
Okay.
I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter,
Okay.
Facebook,
Right.
all those outlets, even YouTube.
Okay. And your concert is on the 24th.
Yes.
Is it at the same place?
Yes, it's at the same location.
Okay.
It starts at 2.
2 p.m.
Yes, 2 p.m.
Okay.
And till like 4.
Is it a album release? Is it a single release? What is it?
It's more of a collection of songs because I won't not this time. I won't be having like CDs to
Okay.
give out to people.
Okay.
Because I wasn't ready on that in that section, but it's gonna be a compilation of songs that I've had and sharing it with the world. You know, I titled this Unconditional Love, so all the songs are based and revolving around love.
Unconditional love, that agape love.
Yeah, that godly love.
So even though you may not have CDs, right,
You
but
can find some of the music
you have
online.
this business card,
Yes.
so I would dump these to everybody and their mama and tell them download them right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you got some merch. You feel
Okay.
me? You got some streams, some downloads popping for
Appreciate
you.
that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Roderick,
Yes,
you want me
sir.
to call you R Swift?
Call me Swift.
Swift?
Yes, sir.
Cool. So Drum Fest.
Yes.
Get them excited, man. What's popping? What's the Drum Fest about?
We've been in process 9 years. This is our 9th year, and we're going to make it happen. I'm really, truly glad that you was a part of it from the beginning. So you laid the foundation with us.
Absolutely.
So
Thank you.
this Drum Fest is going to be awesome. It's going to be really hot, and this is something that you want to be at, basically.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's funny because when I was with you,
Yes, sir.
we was being interviewed at 88.
Yes.
And now this time around, I'm interviewing y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
That's elevation in my mind.
Yes, sir.
You smell me?
What's up?
Yes, sir.
And so how many drummers we gonna have at the Drum Fest
This year
popping
we're
off?
going to have 12 drummers.
12 drummers. Do you have the list of drummers?
Yes, actually.
Give us the names
we're
of
gonna have myself, Roderick Swift. We're going to have L.J. Simmons. We're going to have Stevie Wilson. We're going to have Andre Strader. We're going to have Hane Wilson, and then we're going to have changed the order of the service. We're going to have Victor McDonough as he's going to be giving us some comedy.
Okay.
That's my god brother. So
Okay.
I gotta give him props. And then we're gonna have Karan Harrison. Then we're gonna have Robert Fobbs. We're gonna have Christian McCall. Then we're gonna have Corey Drummer Boy Johnson. Then we're gonna have Armani Lowery, the man himself.
Yes, sir.
And then we're gonna have Larry Simmons. That's
Okay.
it.
I know about 3 of them.
It's gonna be on.
Yeah,
It's gonna be on.
that's popping. So Dre Strada, that's the homie.
That's
Straight
my
up.
brother.
So what you think about bros, Dre?
Man, listen, everybody on that ticket is fire.
Yeah.
And it's kind of another representation of, Vegas as a whole. Like, Vegas got heat out here as far as, like, musicians and producers and even rappers like yourself. And,
Talk about it.
like, yo, we got heat out here. So this is another opportunity to kind of see Vegas come together as far as musician-wise and musicianship, and kind of see everybody come and just showcase their God-given talent, man. Like, the night is going to be incredible. You got a lot of incredible Germans that's about to come, and you're going to see different styles and different vibes, different interpretations of how people interpret a song and how they play, and just a variety of different talents from younger musicians like Lil LJ. He's like 7 or something like that, and that boy is a monster. Until like some of the older ones, some of the vets. So you're gonna see a variety, and just you're gonna see Vegas as a whole like representing like, yo, Vegas got some fire drummers out here.
So everybody's a great representation of Vegas drummers.
Facts.
Got it. And I wanted to ask, when it comes down to the drummer specifically, why did you choose those 12?
Why did I choose these 12? The reason why I choose these 12 because they have a meaning, and basically the aspect is love. I love people, and I want them to be. It's not like I want them to be. It's basically they show me a side of love that I can choose and live with. So that's one reason why I choose those drummers.
Okay.
Because they have their aspect and their meaning showed love to me. So
Yeah.
I can't do nothing but show love to them.
Got it. And where did the Drum Fest come from? Like
Drum Fest started from me. That was my baby, basically.
what made you say, you know what, we're gonna put together a festival of drummers?
Yes, I've been started. Basically, I've been playing drums since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I started at the age of 3.
Okay.
I started playing for different peoples. I played for James Cleveland, Shirley Caesar, Timothy Wright, Douglas Miller, and the name can go on.
Yeah.
And then I played when I really got into like far as of CDs and stuff. I played with Michael Lowery. I did do the drums. I did percussions for him. I did all percussions, and that was just an experience of a lifetime. I was on Well Waters 3 CD with Armani Lowery.
Yeah.
And I was on Well Waters Christmas CD with Michael Lowery.
Okay.
So it's a great experience.
So, have you ever seen a drum fest outside of what you're doing? Was it inspired by something else?
I've seen it, but mine's is totally different.
Right.
Excuse me, not mine. Ours is
Yeah.
totally different.
Yeah.
So that's basically where I'm at.
So, what's the most intricate difference between any other drum fest and yours?
Technique,
Got it.
the love, the experience. This year you're going to be getting a totally experience. And I really think one of my producers, his name is Brother Dave. He's in the house right now. He's going to bring another aspect to the table.
Okay.
I really appreciate that.
I got an inbox from Billy Rogers. You ever heard of Billy Rogers?
No, I haven't heard of him.
He's a drummer, and when he seen that I posted the flyer for the interview, he thought it was my event, and he kind of went off on me a little bit. He said, "Why am I not invited to this?" I said, "Hey, I'm not the founder, but I can connect you with him." You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But you know, he wants to be reached out to. So shout out to Billy Rogers for inboxing me.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
connect you guys. You know what I mean? Tag
Yes,
him. But definitely, you guys, click up,
Yes,
and
sir.
then invite him out personally,
I
and
hope
you
he
guys
can-
meet.
I hope he can make
He
it.
sent me a video. He's pretty dope with that thing, man. You know what I'm
So
saying?
he's in Vegas right now.
He's in Vegas. Yeah, yeah. He plays.
Awesome. What place do he plays for?
I don't know, but he plays. He has his own band and things of that nature. But he sent me a nice little video. It looks like he's on the strip somewhere or something like that. But he said he would love to play for me as well. He can bring a band together and play background for me. So I'm gonna connect y'all up.
That's awesome.
But you got drummers fiending to be a part of this thing, man.
Yes, it's a great experience.
Absolutely. Honestly, I've only seen one drum fest, and that's the one you put together.
Yes, sir.
So you know what I mean. Shouts out to you for being obedient to God to put this thing together. So CC Sanavi, how did you connect with her, right?
The way I connected with her was with this year we did the casting call.
Okay.
I was one of the
Judges.
board persons on the casting call, and after she
Did her audition.
sung and auditioned, she wanted to go a little farther. I said, okay, I have some certain ways to put you out there to the world.
Okay.
So that's how we connected during the Stellar Awards.
And it was casting call for Stellar
Casting
Awards.
callers, yes.
Oh, okay. So you
Yes.
sung at the Stellar Awards.
Yes.
It was a contest.
Her name is Rhonda Love, Dr. Rhonda Love.
Yeah, she was the director
Mm-hmm.
of the auditions.
Okay.
And she's based out of LA.
Mhm.
She came out here, and the audition was done at the Orleans.
Okay.
So I went, gave it the best I could,
Mm-hmm.
and from there they were just interested in working with me. So this is what brought me here, and I thank God for that.
Where are you from originally?
Miami.
Miami.
Yeah.
And then did you come to
I've been-
Vegas from Miami?
Yeah, I've been out here a little over a year now.
Oh,
Mhm.
you stayed or you went back home and got your stuff and came back?
No, I just up and left,
Wow.
and took all my stuff with me.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
big
you,
move.
You enjoying the West Coast?
Yes, I
You-
love it.
you enjoying Vegas?
It's a different energy,
Yeah.
and it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to expand on my networking.
No, you lift it up. Yep. there
I
you
wanted to expand on networking with other people and other musicians, singers, find out different little spots out here, so I can get myself out there. Because from back in Miami, I had a good following,
Okay.
and I was always performing every week,
Okay.
different bands and stuff. So I was just, out trying to pursue and push myself
Yeah.
a little further,
Yeah.
take that risk. So
What do you consider your niche in music?
like genre?
Yeah.
I would say R&B,
Mhm.
pop, urban style.
Okay.
But I am an open book. I do gospel, contemporary sounds, alternative, music. I'm very
Broad.
like broad, yeah,
Yeah.
with my styles
Okay.
because I listen to so many different artists.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
If I ask you to sing today,
Mhm.
could you do that for me?
Yeah.
Outside of listening to one of your songs.
Yeah.
You got me?
Mhm.
You gonna pick a song?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, cool. So, Rod, when it comes to this drum fest, man, how long have you been doing it now?
This is our 9th year, sir.
9
Wow.
years.
9 years.
That's dope.
Next year we're going to be in Virginia.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you already got that set up,
Yes, already set up.
ready to go.
September the 19th.
Definitely. Are you revered and considered one of the leaders in this drummer world in Vegas? Or
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
how does that feel?
It's a great experience.
Mhm.
It's a privileged experience, actually.
Yeah.
So I don't take it lightly
Uh-huh.
because I can basically mentor and carry the weight around the atmosphere and the city and basically help those that doesn't have that particular state of mind. Basically.
Right, right. Now, you said you've been drumming since you was 3 years old.
Yes, sir. Started
So-
on 1906 Glider Street, Vegas View Church.
Vegas,
of God,
baby.
Vegas View Church of God in Christ. That was my family church.
Yeah, I stayed on Glider Street in one of them houses over there.
That was my family street.
For sure. That's dope. And how long have you been now a professional?
Well,
Drummer.
we say like at least, let's say at least 35, 40 years.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
That's amazing.
Yes,
You've been drumming since I was born. That's
Yes, sir.
83, baby.
yes, sir.
Wow. That's dope. Now, what's one of the hardest things you've had to deal with being a professional drummer?
One of the hardest things that I had to deal with is basically stepping back, looking at the other people coming on in. I'm gonna have my testimony. I'm gonna give my testimony this year. I was out there and basically looked at as the black sheep, not from the music career,
Mm-hmm.
but from the spiritual career, because they don't think that like me or you or my brother Armani or my brother Dave or my sister Savani can do it. You understand?
Mhm.
So that's basically what was going on. I was looked at. He can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically they have to show him,
Yeah. Yeah.
not rudely,
Right.
but spiritually.
Got it. Absolutely. Wow. Had to overcome that. And you did that.
Yes.
Absolutely, man.
Yes, sir.
That's dope. Savani, you ready? Sanavi, you ready? I need you to sing some a cappella for us. See Sanavi.
All right. Your drive, your style moves the beat in me. Take a look at yourself. Do you see what I see? Did you know you bring out the best of me? You're my everything, and I know you're part of me. Hey, your drive, your style moves the beat in me. Take a look at yourself. Do you see what I see? Did you know you bring out the best of me? You're my everything, and I know you're part of me. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Things are
You
falling.
singing the paint
Singing
off the
paint
wall.
off the walls? Like,
Thank you.
Yeah, right.
That's an original too.
Hey, I like that.
Thank
that vibe
you.
is dope. Do we have our song?
fire.
Yeah, it's called The Future. It's out right now.
Who got the song? Can I
It'll
get a
be
song?
one of the songs I'll be singing actually
Okay.
at the concert from 2 to 4.
Yeah.
So I have dancers opening up for me.
Mhm.
I have a rapper coming in. He's
Mhm.
gonna do his thing, and
Yeah.
then they're gonna introduce me from there. I'm doing a collection of 5 songs that are original, and
What's the
Yeah.
name of the dancers and the rapper?
Well, the dancers, who's the rapper?
Oh well, the rapper, his name is Cool J.
Cool J.
Cool
Oh,
J, yes.
okay.
And then the dancers is Tiny.
Okay.
Yeah, he's based out of Seattle.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So you
She's
ready?
the young lady from the movement. She's the one that has the movement.
Okay.
So she's representing the movement.
Got it.
Yes.
Are you ready to play this single?
Yes.
Can you introduce it to the world?
All right, hello world. This is Cisa Navi here, and the name of the song is called "The Future." It's all on all platforms. Check it out. Be the light to my darkness. Blow the fear out my closet. Walking in strong, walking out with a lot of confidence. So obvious, I get lifted up if I fall. Never hesitate, giving my all. Taking the leap of faith is what I wanna do. I'm walking in a new dimension. I'm my only competition, unpredictable. No limits, no wishing, no question. I'm gifted, it's vivid. I can see the future. I'm winning, I can see my future. All of my women, just listen. Consistent, no quitting. It's vivid, we can see the future. We're winning, we can see the future. Oh yeah, 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 we can see the future. Ain't no competition. We can see the future. Oh yeah, yeah, we can see the future. You will see the future. Ain't no competition. And we all be going crazy. All my ladies bout that grind. And we stay shining all the time. We stay shining. Can't you see? I'm chasing my destiny. This how it's supposed to be. I'm a royal queen. I'm walking in a new dimension. I'm my only competition, unpredictable. No limits, no wishing, no question. I'm gifted, we gifted. It's vivid, I can see the future. I'm winning, I can see my future. All of my women, just listen. Consistent, no quitting. It's vivid, we can see the future. We're winning, we can see the future. Oh yeah, yeah, we can see the future. Ain't no competition. We can see the future. Oh yeah, yeah, we can see the future. We can see the future. Oh yeah, we can see the future. Ain't no competition. We can see the future. Oh yeah, yeah, we can see the future. Can't you see? I'm chasing my destiny. This how it's supposed to be. I'm a royal queen. We gotta stick together, ladies. Let me hear you say, we can see the future. Ain't no competition. We can see the future. We can see the future.
C. Savani. Sanavi.
Nice.
C. Sanavi.
That's me.
Fire.
With the future.
The future.
Definitely.
Yeah.
On all platforms.
Yes.
You got a music video to that?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm looking for a videographer
When did that release?
this February that
Yeah.
just passed. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's dope.
Yeah. Thank
Who's
you.
the producers on that?
Isaac Johnson is
Okay.
the producer back in Miami.
Miami?
Yeah.
Definitely. So, what's the biggest difference between Miami and Vegas?
The humidity. Woo! The heat is the same, but the heat is kind of different.
It's dry here, and
Yeah.
it's really sticky wet over
Yeah.
there. Got it.
And, there's mountains here, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay.
But then there's ocean over there, which
Yeah.
is also awesome. So it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. And they're both tourist cities. I just felt
Yeah.
like I didn't really move.
Okay.
So
So to speak, yeah.
it felt good.
Got
It
it.
felt like the right move.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Armani Lowery,
Yo.
what has been the biggest struggle you've had to deal with being a drummer when you were in that field?
Man, I think the biggest struggle per se would be, so the thing about being a musician period is sometimes like when you get to like, so people start feeling like, okay, they can just throw any and everything at you. So the more you start doing more professional gigs, like there's a lot more stuff to come with it. So recently, like last year, I had sub for Boys and Men a few times. Like I was probably there for like 2 months at the Mirage, and with playing for like the Boys and Men show, there's a lot more stuff you have to pay attention to. Like you have to literally know the whole show, from dance move to what they're singing to the runs that they doing. Like you literally got to know the whole show in detail, and everything like plays a part of each other. So like the more you start, and even playing for like this summer, I just played for Kalante Gavin in St. Louis.
Okay.
And like a lot of his music is very like detailed. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So when you playing, like when you start playing for different artists or whatever, especially like kind of like A-listers, whatever, who's musically like, and I think that's one of the biggest part. And that's not just for drumming. That's a musician period. When you play for an artist who's like musically inclined and they know everything, like it's a lot of pressure, because like the moment anything is like off, then they start to look like, all right, hey, that wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of pressure to be like, okay, I need to make sure I'm always on my A game.
You can't just freely do something. Now
no,
it's structured.
No. I mean, so the cool thing is, like, if they trust you to do the gig, then they trust your judgment. Like, they trust, like, you to do you. It's just, like, your professionalism has to be, like, A1 at all time. Like, you got to know your material. You got to be able to know. And because I'm a producer and an MD, so I take it upon myself, I know everybody's part. Like, I show up and I can tell everybody how to play their part pretty much.
Yeah.
And pretty much that's kind of the level that you kind of have to be at, like the higher up that you get and the more, out there that you get and you start playing and presenting stuff to the world. Like, because what people don't understand is, like, when you play for artists, like, their reputation is on the line too.
Yep.
So you can do something to stifle their reputation at the same time.
Absolutely.
So they're trusting you to keep that, to keep their representation A1.
Right. And both you gentlemen are married?
Yes.
Married?
Yes, sir.
Are you married? No?
Not
Not
yet.
yet? Okay. How is it being a musician and married?
Ooh.
Roderick,
Kind of hard.
kind of hard?
Not really like hard like that, but it's just the fact of the time that she want to be alone. It messes up with the time that it's messing up with her time. Basically, that's basically what I'm saying.
Mhm.
It's my ministry is Corey Henson. We got to make a schedule basically around what's going on at home.
Yeah, understood. Mr. Lowry?
So I would say it's important to whoever that you decide to get married to or whatever, that they understand what artistry and musicianship, like what all that entails. So for people who don't know, and you can tell them because you're an artist yourself, there is a lot of behind the scene work that goes into being a musician, being an artist. There is a lot of behind the scene work. So with that, like, they have to understand, like, it's that whole process is a sacrifice, and the biggest sacrifice is time. You know what I'm saying? Now, as as the head, as far as the man, whatever, it is your responsibility to decipher and, like, yo, I'm gonna make time, blah 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 blah.
Balance.
But
Balance,
yeah,
right.
balance is always in order. But Especially the hardest part is just about being a musician, a producer, or artist, whatever. It's especially that beginning stage because it takes more. It takes a lot of effort, a sacrifice to get to where you want to go. So there's a lot of times where, like, listen, like for example, I have artists that I'm producing. So yesterday, like probably 2 days ago, I spent probably 11 hours arranging and getting music together. You know what I'm saying? Like for artists. So literally, probably from like 2 o'clock that afternoon to about midnight.
Yep.
I was in the office, like, yo, making sure people's music is arranged, and you know what I'm saying. And that's a lot of stuff people don't see. People just see, okay, the concerts, all the music, blah blah blah, but they have no idea like what comes behind it. And that's just for one artist. So if I'm producing 5 artists, picture how much time I need to put in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At one time. So that's probably like the biggest, just time management, really.
And the spouse gets very upset
Mm-hmm.
because they feel like you put the music or the ministry or the music business before them.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with time.
Yeah. And so definitely balance. Love
Yes,
it.
sir.
Yeah.
Have you been in a long-term relationship, Navi?
Well, I could say that this one that I'm in right now is the longest it's been. It's been rocky, but we're sticking through. You know.
Uh-huh.
It is challenging though.
Okay.
It's definitely challenging as a female artist. You know, trying to do this. There's situations where he can't always be there. You know, he's at work. You know, so I have to hold my ground and be in the room and be able to handle the situation the best way I could. You know, because people tried it. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
They've
And-
tried it, and I've been in situations where things didn't really go that well, but I learned from them situations, and
Did that person come with you to Vegas?
yes, he did. He moved out here.
Followed
But
you?
Good people.
He followed me.
Okay. He loves you.
Yeah,
Facts.
I love him too.
With that, do you guys get into bump heads over your music career? Is he a musician?
No,
Okay.
he's not.
So do you guys bump heads at all? For time, balance?
For time and balance, no, cause he's very. I don't know how to explain it. He's very like cool.
Okay.
You know.
Laid back?
He's laid back. Yeah,
Okay.
most definitely. So he doesn't put that pressure on me.
Yeah.
Because I do try to find that balance
Okay.
without even, telling them.
When I've seen, because my wife doesn't either, but I've seen couples, maybe they both sing,
Yeah.
maybe they both rap, maybe one does instruments and one is a lead singer or rapper.
Mhm.
Oh man, usually the man is aggressive as far as not allowing his lady to be lead singer or allowing her to be in the spotlight or whatever, or like if he's supposed to be producing, he takes forever producing her album, but he'll be over here helping everybody else with it. So I've seen that happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but the men do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when it comes to your next song, right?
Mhm.
What do you want to play next?
This song is also out. It's called "If You Only Knew." I did shoot a music video for it.
Okay.
It's on YouTube.
Okay.
I shot it out here.
Okay.
Actually, when I first moved.
Dope.
So I'll play that for you. It's about, those relationships and, how you can be showing yourself to someone who doesn't, like you showing how much you love the person and the person is not giving you the same love in return. So,
They're not responding the same.
yeah, if you only knew how strong my love is. So that's pretty much
It's called If You Only Knew.
Yeah.
All right. If You Only Knew by C. Sanavi. Let's go.
All right.
You punished me, baby. I thought it was
Sanavi.
That's right.
If you only knew.
How strong my love is.
So, that's personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, real life things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's common. People go through these things. And certain things like that I get inspired by even through a TV show. Like what's that one with Gabrielle Union?
Being Mary Jane.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that kind of fell in line with that storyline when she ended up finding out the guy that she was falling for, who just said "I love you" after they slept together, is married. Like his ring fell right out of his pocket, and it just like crushes a woman.
Right.
So I just wanted the women to really feel it, and I'm more driven like towards the women when it comes to my music. Like the first one, "The Future," that's more of a woman's anthem. So yeah.
I mean, I didn't really feel that way, but if you feel that way as the
I do.
author and
I
the
do.
artist, that's cool. But that song
But
was
that's
dope.
good too.
I
I feel like it does have multiple meanings though.
I mean, I was gonna be bumping it, but since it's for women, I can't.
Right.
No. Don't
I'm about to say that. I
it's
can't
for
put that in my
everybody.
rotation.
Don't say that.
Like, man, I can't put that in my
No.
rotation no more.
You
No,
know what
but
I'm saying?
it's for everyone.
It is.
Don't say that.
It is for everyone. Dope. Hey, she's a dope artist. Her name is C. Sanavi.
I appreciate
You
it.
can find her on all streaming services. She got the card in front of me. So SoundCloud, of course, you can Google her name. Spotify, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Tidal, Amazon, and the like.
Yeah.
We played a song earlier called "The Future," and then we just played this song called "If You Only Knew."
Yeah.
And we have another one in a couple minutes, but I'm gonna get back into this interview. I
Okay.
wanted to go live on IG. Follow your boy at ICJONEZ. We got Armani Lowery in the building from the mob. You feel me? Where they follow you at, bro?
Man, all streaming. Like you got Facebook, MOB Band, on Instagram, Music on the Brain Productions, and now we're on Twitter.
Okay.
Music on the Brain Productions. So yeah, get up with us, man.
For sure. And Mr. Swift, where do they follow you at online?
Follow us also all on everything, Facebook. Everything is under my name, and then I have my links, Drummers United International, and then on Twitter I got Drummers United International, and then on Instagram Drummers United International.
Okay.
So it's drummersunitedinternational.com.
Okay.
I have a website on it, and I want to give shouts out to Nevada Help Desk. That's my family. That's my family. They the one been with me for a long time. Shout out to my family, Dr. Dewana Malone. She's with me with the Las Vegas Alliance and 24-Hour Gospel.
Yeah.
And we just been making it happen. So I would really thank God for the Nevada Help Desk on making this thing happen and put things together with me with this drum fest. Sorry about this, but this drum fest
Bringing
website.
it all together.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Fresh Wind as well.
Fresh Wind is going to be 3660 North Rancho, Suite 108, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's going to be off of in between Rancho and Craig. So if you come to Rancho and Gowan, you're right there.
Yeah. And it's Saturday.
Saturday at 2:00 for
Sanavi.
and then you have the drum fest after her session at 6:00.
Okay. And then we can follow you on all social media where?
Sanavi. That's spelled SeeSanavi. No space, no funny things. My website www.csanavi.com. I'm on IG, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify.
Hey.
All the platforms. Just Google me.
100.
100.
Definitely. So we about to get into Deacon T's hot topic on this Thursday afternoon. I bring in my big bro, man. He come give us a good word of the week, and also invites us out to his services on Sunday afternoons, 2 p.m. great man, great deacon, great husband, father, man, just a great guy to have in your life. So we're going to bring him up. Armani, I'm going to ask you to trade seats with him, and we're going to get into this thing.
All right.
And shouts out to my guy to the right of me. That's
What's
Deacon
up?
Dave. You know what I'm saying? And we always got Vegas striving artists in the building. You feel me? Mr. Tatum holding it down like an anchor iron. You smell me? All right. What's the word, Deacon T?
Hey, I see what's going on, man.
Man, you know, just another Thursday. You know what I'm
hear you.
saying? Hotseat with Icy Jones. Let's go.
So the word for today is positive self-talk.
Okay.
You know, God has positive talk for us all the time. And I find it interesting that God's people say we believe in God and all that he says, yet at the same time, we have trouble believing in ourselves. People seem to me to take the negative talk and take it to heart and put it in their soul, and it's real easy to have great faith in negative things, like I ain't gonna get that job, I'm not gonna get that house, I'm not gonna get that promotion, I'm not gonna get that girl, I'm not gonna get that guy, and we believe that stuff and hold on to it like it's cast in concrete. But thoughts of good and not of evil to an expected end, such as I'm a good person and good stuff's gonna happen for me this week.
Hey.
I can feel the fact that that job is slated for me, that that woman is my woman, that this money is my money, that this wonderful life is my wonderful life.
Yeah.
That God set it in my mind, and he would not have given me this dream if he did not want it to happen for me and me alone. And I'm talking about those personal thoughts that are deep in your belly, that resonate in your soul when you laying in your bed alone at night and thinking about woe is me. I'm saying it's time for woe is me to stop and talking about all is well with me, because you got Jesus Christ in your life. You got good people that he put around you. Stop believing the negative. Stop believing the I can't and get into the I will. Stop taking these thoughts that creep in our head, because they're the work of the devil. It's all about getting you off your game. Check this out. I bet you when LeBron posts up from way, way out there on that three-pointer, he ain't in there talking about it ain't going to happen. It's going to be an air ball. I'm going to hook a brick. I bet you he don't.
Absolutely
And
not.
by the way, the fact that you miss a couple of shots don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Check it out. I think LeBron from the floor shoots about 50%. That means the brother making $100 million a year
Right.
is missing half the balls he throws up.
Say that.
So the fact that you or I miss 2 or 3 balls in our life, why in the heck are we beating ourselves up and sitting here talking about I ain't this and I ain't nothing, I won't never be nothing. Daddy wasn't nothing, mommy wasn't nothing, so I'm going to be like them. You are not going to be like that unless you think like that. As a man thinketh, so is he. So what that means is when LeBron squares, he says, baby net, all net. Okay? So I want all God's people to talk about in their life, baby, all net.
Hey.
I want your life, I see my life, Sanavi's life, everybody in this building and everybody listening today, all net. So the word for today is all net in your life, which means take that shot, and when it don't go in, fire it right back up. If God put it in your heart, it is meant to be. It may not be today, but when it don't happen, don't get discouraged, because LeBron don't quit shooting, and like I said, he making 100 bills. Hello, somebody.
Hello,
Is
somebody.
anybody out there listening to
Hello.
me? Okay, if you come out on Sunday to 237 North Stephanie Street in Henderson, we're inside the Encounter Church,
Yeah. 2
right
p.m.
behind the AutoZone. 2 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this word and take that 2x4 and whoop you upside your head with it. Okay? Every week we out there. The reason we call it Modern Word is because it ain't mama's church or daddy's church, and it ain't your grandmama's church. And we'll keep it real with you. It ain't always pleasant, but it's real. My mama used to say, I'm going to say what you need to hear, even what you want to hear.
right.
Okay? So the problem is, in my life, people leave church and don't know what happened. You ain't going to have that. Our word at Modern Word is just this. Come as you are, but never leave the same.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to try to give you tools that come out of the Bible, but that you can help use to walk your life out so that you can get what God has for you. Because I believe, brother, God has great things for you. God put you and me together for a reason.
Yes,
This
sir.
stuff does not happen for no reason.
No.
Okay? I met everybody in this building today for a reason.
Yeah.
God has a plan. He stitched us together, but for a moment, but for a lifetime, I can't tell you. But our job is to maximize the time we have.
Yeah.
How do we do that? Square up and shoot, baby.
Yeah.
Let that ball fly. Plan your stuff, practice, and then play your practice. Synovia over there, you know what she's doing? She practicing, she rehearsing, she getting ready. When she gets behind the mic, she ain't talking about, what if I'm flat? What if I'm sharp? No. She letting it rip.
No day
Letting
but
it rip.
today.
That's what you need to do in your life. That's what I'm going to do for you on Sunday, 2 o'clock, 237 North Stephanie Street. I love you. Peace out.
Love you, man. Hey, Deacon T Hot Topics, man, every Thursday morning with your boy. The word today was all net in your life. I loved it. Can everybody give him a hand on that thing, man? Today's word was amazing. Today's word was amazing. Can you remind us, we got about a minute and a half left, one more time. What was the address?
237 North Stephanie Street, Henderson, Nevada, inside the Encounter Church, 2 p.m. on Sunday, and that is right behind the AutoZone.
And give us the title of the actual word that happened this Sunday, because I was there for a moment. What was the word this Sunday?
This Sunday was forgive and forget.
Yes.
So it was all about the power of forgiveness,
Yes.
the power of letting go.
Yes.
Forgive for yourself. Don't forgive for the person that hurt you. As long as you hang on to that hurt, you will never be whole.
And there was a distinct difference between forgiveness and mercy. Give us that.
Absolutely. When you're guilty, you ask for justice. Or excuse me, when you're guilty, you ask for mercy.
Yeah.
When you're innocent, you ask for justice. Newsflash, ain't nobody listening to me today who ain't guilty of something.
Right.
So why is it that we ask for mercy, but we demand justice? So if my brother I.C. wrongs me, why is that I want a pound of flesh right out of his ass? Why is that? That's because I want justice. Yet when I have wronged many, many people in my life, I don't want justice. Baby, I want to run from justice because justice would be a pound of flesh out of my ass.
Yep.
What I want is mercy.
Yes.
Here's what it's about. You sow, you receive. Jesus Christ showed you mercy. God showed you mercy because if he didn't, I wouldn't be here, okay? Because I was a knucklehead.
You'd be
Still a
dead.
knucklehead. Hopefully less today than yesterday.
Right.
Amen.
But mercy is what I'm looking for. Please, Lord, don't give me justice,
Yeah.
okay? So in our lives, when them people hurt us, think mercy, just like God showed you.
All
Amen.
right. Deacon T's Hot Topics, man. Gotta have it on here, man. Amazing. Thank you guys for listening and tuning into Hot Seat with Icy Jones on hot7025fm.com. C. Sanavi, thank you. Drumfest, thank you. Armani, appreciate you for coming through, being a special guest as well. Make sure y'all get down there. We won't play it on the way out. This Saturday, August 24th at 3665?
3660.
3660 North Rancho at
Suite
the Fresh
108.
Wing, Suite 108. All right, 12 p.m. and then the Drum Fest starts at 6 p.m. 2 p.m. Drum Fest starts at 6 p.m.
Both
All right.
events are free.
Both events are free. We're gonna exit out with another song from C. Sanavi. What's this called?
This one's called Victory, and I thought it was appropriate right after he spoke.
Yeah.
This is a contemporary gospel type style,
Hey.
and I want to play it for you guys. It's on SoundCloud.
All right.
All right.
Thank you. And we out of here. God
All right.
bless. Peace.